Hello, I am Shanahan here with H-Roll.
Hey, how's it going?
And we are commentating the de facto quarterfinals between Snowbz and SportingElijah. Technically speaking, this is a play-in game into the semifinals, but we'll call that the quarterfinals. Both these players were second in their group. So the winner here gets a spot into the semifinals and a chance to win Medium Games tournament.
Do you know the format of this match?
I do. As a moderator of the tournament, I discussed it with both players before the game started, and it is first to 2.5.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Flag Bearer Changeling. That's funny.
Flag Bearer, where they're at.
Livery, Changeling, Wayfarer, Changeling.
Yeah, lots of good things with Changeling, huh?
Yeah, also Way of the Rat plus Wayfarer is like an interesting way to hit Wayfarer early. With like a Settlers or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. All the engine pieces exist, except for thinning, but there's enough draw, it looks like, that you could make it work somehow. It's just awkward. I'm thinking probably, like, I don't know, silver Candlestick maker. Candlestick maker lets you get an early Wayfarer potentially. Like, if you're a Candlestick maker with 4, you can buy, like, Settlers Wayfarer.
Right. I was thinking if you have Settlers, you can rat it and also get Settlers Wayfarer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. SportingElijah clicked Play All Treasures and then bought a silver, allowing Snowbz to snipe the flag turn 1, which is interesting. It's definitely a reason to use auto buy, so you don't have to play All Treasures on a Flag Bearer Kingdom.
Fair enough, yeah.
I think, I mean, it's hard to say you shouldn't take advantage of that information, because SportingElijah didn't mean to play all 4 treasures to buy the silver, but they did, and once you know that, the flag seems so much better on turn 1 when you can keep it for at least 2 turns. Is there any thought to taking a Changeling turn 1 there? I guess that doesn't work, because you don't have anything to Changeling in that first shuffle.
I have the Bear, I guess.
Yeah. So this is a quite nice turn for Elijah already, though. They're playing quickly. Elijah has gotten a silver, a Candlestick maker, what I had thought, into Settlers, Wayfarer, Settlers, and now kind of drew it all here at the top of this shuffle to get a nice set of cards. Snowbz has gotten Flag Bearer, Candlestick maker, got an early Livery, Farming Village. I like the Livery, Farming Village stuff. I think I also like the Wayfarer stuff. It's tough to decide which one is really significantly better here.
I feel like I'd rather get Wayfarer, but
yeah, you don't have to hit
fighting over flags through the Changeling pile, which is hilarious.
Yeah, the flag just stays around for, like, the Flag Bearer pile never empties, but the flag goes back and forth and the Changeling pile empties. Yeah. That is quite fun. So, yeah, they're playing this. We see a rat of the flag, and I assume this is Changeling. I can believe in either Farming Village or Wayfarer here for Snowbz. Somehow found the 6 copper draw in a deck of 18 cards.
Amazing.
I don't want to do the math, but that's
Changeling for a Wayfarer? I guess so, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just want to cram in as many Wayfarers and Farming Villages as you can at this point. A little bit of a sad shuffle for Elijah Bond decking every single Settlers that there is.
Only they showed up a little bit sooner, right?
Yeah.
There's this nice thing you might be able to do at some point with Way of the Rat plus Settlers, but you have to play all your villages first.
Yeah, it seems like the village pile will empty before that actually works.
Yeah.
I think you rat a Wayfarer here. And then gain 2 villages. And this is a quite nice shuffle for Elijah with the settlers in there.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't bottom deck them again.
I think it's very hard to tell who has what. They're playing really fast.
Yeah, so how does when you rat a changeling, when you rat something and take a changeling, does livery proc?
If the thing you ratted was 4 or more. Yeah.
So you get the horse even though you didn't actually gain the thing that cost 4?
Yeah, because exchanging doesn't change what you gained, basically.
So that's quite interesting as a trick here. Yeah, so this is a pretty decent end of the shuffle. They bottom decked 1 settlers, but were able to grab a bunch of coppers.
Mm-hmm. I'm anticipating a flag back. Oh, actually, hustling village is really tempting. I think I'd rather have that.
Yeah, especially with all those settlers.
No, they go for the village and flag.
Yeah.
No, I really like the bustling village because of how many wayfarers they already have.
Yeah, I struggle with flag stuff. I don't know that you have to contest it. I mean, it's like, okay, your opponent's got a hireling that you don't have. It's nice, and if you're going back and forth, you are forcing them to put in time and effort into the flag war. But letting them hold on to it for a turn or 2 while you're using more productive things can be an option. It's just tough to say here if that's the case in some of these situations. And we're already pretty close to a 3 pile here. Especially because Wayfarer, these 2 Wayfarers can both gain changelings, right?
Yeah.
And so we can empty the change. We can empty the changeling pile here if we want, as Elijah. I think we're maybe short some buys, but that's definitely something that I guess they wanted to draw deck, which is probably better. But we can definitely gain 2 changelings here. Do we need to buy a province with the pile situation? You could take the last 2 farming villages and buy a province and dare Snowbz to hold pace. How many changelings are in the trash? 6. So
Snowbz has 1.
Yeah, and a candlestick maker.
So I think if they had taken a changeling earlier, they would also be drawing that here, right? They had several Wayfarer opportunities to.
Yeah, if they'd taken 2 changelings, they would be able to gain 3 things and buy Wayfarer estate.
Yeah, Wayfarers. Yep.
It's the cheapest. I still like the position here, taking the last changeling to deny it, and then buying province. Farming village or something. Gaining farming village with the changelings. But I guess
think about taking bustling village instead of farming.
Sorry, I was going to changeling into the farming village.
Okay.
You could.
I see.
Yeah. So Snowbz has 3 gains as second player. So you might hold on to the changelings and take 1 farming village, 1 province, and then leave yourself with 2 changelings in deck. Sorry, and you're contesting. You don't leave them a pile out, but you've got a fairly easy pile out if you can draw deck. And looking at least the makeup of this deck with that many villages and stuff, drawing seems good.
Yeah. I would definitely take the changeling here, though.
Yeah, because it gives Snowbz a lot more power on their turn if they can draw deck and find the changeling that they gain.
There's the hilarious part of where leaving it there makes it easier for the pile out.
Yeah, got to make sure to lower the pile so they don't have a pile out on you.
Okay, so they're using both of them.
What are they? Does this leave open a win if they take farming villages now?
But they've got a problem, so I don't know.
Snowbz, you can gain a changeling mid-turn. Then they've got 2 changelings to gain a farming village and a Wayfarer and buy a Wayfarer province. So that would leave open a tie if they're able to draw deck.
Also keep in mind you can gain the actions by way of the rat.
Oh boy. You're right. If they're able to draw, then that does not seem that difficult to do. Yeah, Way of the Rat I've forgotten about just because the action limitations have prevented you from doing that too much, but we'll have to see if either player can draw here.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted the bustling village like 2 turns ago. Just a lot of plus actions, seems more gain in play.
Yeah, like instead of playing that last Wayfarer, or one of those 2 last Wayfarers, SportingElijah could have could they have ratted there near the end? I didn't see how many actions they had. If they had ratted the second to last Wayfarer and then played the first one to gain a changeling and the second one, I wonder if there was a pile out there.
Yeah, not sure.
Maybe the Pixie can track that for us. So now Elijah has the somewhat harrowing dud, and also 2 Wayfarers, which means their next turn does not have a ton of draw in it. I guess you take a crying estate here. And don't lower the changeling pile. I don't know, again, I
don't know about gaining silver, though. just for fun.
Yeah, I don't know if they're expecting to lose at this point or what, but I think you have to take a crying estate.
That Wayfarer draw is also really sad. It drew a village and a Wayfarer instead.
Yeah, which means this turn is much more likely to dud.
I'm feeling Snowbz, she should have a win here.
Yeah, and we're seeing this Livery is not doing a whole lot. We're not gaining more than 1 horse in a turn, which is what you really want. Livery starts to be neutral at 2 horses and then be great at 3 horses. And if you're gaining 1 horse a turn, it's just a really expensive. Well, it's a lab. The next turn that gains you 3 coins. It's not terrible, but you know.
I mean, a lab. Yeah. Well, it's not. It is terminal, no matter what.
Yeah, so we start to have to look for pileouts here. I think we need to play this horse first.
I think they're deciding to gain a silver or not.
They can gain a changeling here.
Yeah.
Yes, they have 3 gains in hand, which would be like duchy. Yeah, they need to find that changeling in order, or another. Actually, if we gain the changeling, if we we don't have enough money if we rat the farming village. We don't have enough money to buy duchy and Wayfarer because Wayfarer would cost 4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those.
But you could changeling for the Wayfarer.
Well, you still have to rat something in order to pile out.
I don't think they have to. If they do this changeling and draw it, then they just have to buy duchy farming village.
Yeah, I was trying to work out if we could do it without triggering our shuffle and drawing. Like if there's a Wayfarer in the bottom 3, then it's just an easy win. Play horse, play farming village, rat Wayfarer, Livery. Mm-hmm. I think. Farming village, duchy. Yeah, if they play Livery, they've got plenty of coins for that. Problem is if they play this farm village and this horse and they reach the end of their shuffle and they don't have any more stuff down there, they've left themselves open potentially. And from all Snowbz knows, SportingElijah has all their good actions in the rest of his hand. Right? They saw them play 1 Wayfarer last turn, so they don't realize that another 2 Wayfarers in the farming village were dead last turn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, we're drawing on. Oh, okay, there's a flag bearer and 2 coppers at the bottom.
Well, flag bearer gains the changeling at least, but that doesn't do much. Are we not at doubling here? Province, bustling village, maybe? Gain another livery?
No, I don't think they should gain another livery.
Just hold the changeling?
Hold the change. Interesting. Okay, well, super dead on this side.
Yeah, I mean, this is the makeup of the deck after playing the first Wayfarer and drawing the two cards dead. Kind of expected that. We're getting...
This is definitely enough, right?
Right. Looks like we're a gain short still. Like we haven't found the Candlestick Maker or any changelings.
Oh, alright.
And it looks like they're just going to sit the province, and our fun pile out situation is gone, and we're back down to sad. Oof.
Ooh, these draws have been brutal.
I think we just need to not play the Wayfarer in these situations, and
yeah, that's fair.
Because now I think Snowbz is up by enough points that it doesn't really matter. Elijah's not going to find another pile out.
Right,
I don't think
they're going for it this time. Yeah, here we go. I don't think they have a pile out, but oh wait, no.
They're one.
Wait, they have two coffers. So
Okay, now they have it.
Close.
With the Wayfarer, they could rat the Wayfarer and then Candlestick Maker, buy Farming Village, Changeling Wayfarer.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that they drew a Changeling, they should have enough. With this other line, yeah. Yeah, perfect.
This is turned into a fun kingdom and a win for Snowbz. They take a 1-0 lead, and we move on to game 2.